Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, the Capricorn Reader. Today we are resetting for March, a new month, new books, new journal spreads. Kind of can't believe that it's March already. I didn't think the year would go this quick, especially with me not working, but just flying by at the minute. But yeah, so we are resetting for March today. So in this video we have my new reading journal spreads for March, my March TBR, a look at the library books that I have put a hold on for this month, and also a mini book haul from the books that I acquired in February. So I think to start off with this video we will do the journal spreads, so let's do that. So now that the reading spreads are done for March, I'm quite pleased with the title page and the calendar. I really don't know how I feel about the rest of it this month. I think there's some tweaking that needs to be had for the spreads, but it'll do for now. It will do. So I think we should just get started with the TBR, to be honest. There's quite the stack behind me. Quite scary actually. But let's just get straight into it. The first book is rolling over from February's TBR, and that is Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. This is my February pick for the Buzzword Readathon hosted by Books and Lala. I just didn't manage to get around to it this month because I read Air of Fire and that consumed me for a long time. But yes, the first book will be this. This follows Alice, a novelist who goes on a date with or meets Felix, and asks him if he would like to travel to Rome with her. In Dublin, her best friend Eileen is getting over a breakup and slips back into flirting with Simon, a man she has known since childhood. And it's just about those four people living life, worrying about relationships, friendships, and the times that they live in. And it says, will they find a way to believe in a beautiful world? On the theme of Buzzword Readathon, the next book I would like to read in March is Elektra by Jennifer Saint. The prompt for March is character names in the title. So this is just perfect, really. Elektra is the daughter of Clytemnestra, and is horrified by the violent legacy that her family has, and I guess this just follows her trying to escape that curse, or if it's just in her destiny to be bound by violence like the rest of her family. I read Ariadne when that first came out. Oh, sorry about the glare. When that first came out, and really loved Jennifer Saint's writing, so I'm sure I will love this as well. The next book I would like to read is The Hobbit. Me and Josh watched the Hobbit films this month in February, and I really loved them. I wasn't expecting to. I actually, when we watched the first one, I think within the first hour, I said, I don't like this. You watch these by yourself. I don't want to watch them. But then we were stuck with what to watch one evening, and I was like, oh yeah, just put it on, and if I don't want to watch it, I can just read and you can watch it. But I actually got really hooked. Why they are 3 films, I don't know, but it also makes sense at the same time. This scares me just because the chapters are long, and I am not a long chapter girly, let me tell you. I really am not. So yeah, I don't know if I will get to this month but I would like to. So this is where the ambitious part comes in. I read Air of Fire this month, continuing the Throne of Glass series, and I loved it. James, what are you doing? He wants to be included. Yeah, and I loved it. So now, whilst I'm not working, I made it my mission to finish the rest of the series. So, with that in mind, I would like to read Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, and Tower of Dawn this month. Like, this is scary. That's a lot of pages, big books, and I'm going to try the tandem read for Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. I can't really tell you what these entail, because they are a continuation in the series, but we are just continuing following Selena on her journey and the people that are involved in it, I guess. Yeah. The next book I really want to get to this month is Emily Wilde's Encyclopaedia of Faeries, by Heather Fawcett. This has been on my TBR since it was released. I actually pre-ordered this, I think, and I just haven't got round to it, but it's just really calling my name to read this month, and I think I may actually start the month with this book. Yeah, so this is a cozy fantasy following Emily, who studies fairies, and she gets closer to uncovering the secrets of the hidden ones, the most elusive of all fairies. But along the way, she meets Wendell Bamblebee, and she's not very good at interacting with people, but I guess she sort of befriends him on her journey, and we just follow that. as well. I'm really excited for this. I'm just craving a light-hearted, cozy fantasy, and this is the one for this month. Because that is a lot of fantasy on the TBR, the last book I'm putting on this TBR is Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. I'm just really wanting a cute romance. This is a YA romance, I believe, and I read Checkmate by Ali Hazelwood, and I loved that, so I'm just in the mood for the cute, cozy, I don't know if it is cozy, the cute romance vibes. And this is actually signed. I met her in December or November, which was really fun. So this follows Bradley, who is a star football player who has OCD and comes out on top in all of his classes except the ones he shares with Celine. They used to be best friends until Brad decided he was too cool for conspiracy theory obsessed Celine and abandoned her for the popular kids. And they end up at a survival course in the woods together, and obviously that brings them closer together, and I guess their romance develops from there. Yeah, I just think this is going to be really cute and fun and light-hearted, which will break up all that fantasy. So that's the stack. Let me see if I can lift this and show you. Oh my god. This is a lot. I don't expect to read all of this. I just giving myself options. So this is the stack. Yeah, it's big, very big. Now we've gone through the TBR, I thought I would just let you know what library holds I have for this month. And these are books that I may read this month, I may not. It's just nice to have some options outside of the books that I own. Even though I own so many, I have as many options as I could possibly need. Just nice to have some extras. First we have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is her newest release, which is a paranormal romance. I'm really excited to read this and see what I think. So out of these 3 library books, I think I will definitely try to get to this one. The next hold that I have is Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. I've read this before, but I audiobooked it like many years ago actually, and I couldn't get into it, but I think that is because I did listen to the audiobook, and I just wanted to try the series again physically. The last one is Alice by Christina Henry. I saw Kat read this in one of her recent reading vlogs, and it just sounded really interesting, and as I'm entering my horror era, I guess, I thought it would be a really fun one to read. So yeah, it is a horror retelling of Alice in Wonderland, I believe, or just the character Alice, I'm not too sure. But yeah, those are my library holds. I would like to get to all of them if I can, but obviously this stack is quite big, so I'm not sure if I will, and if I don't, that's okay, I can take them out again. And so for the last part of this video, the little book haul from February. I am obviously on I'm on a book buying ban, and I bought 2 of these out of the 4. I don't think it's too bad, and they have their reasons, I guess. I don't know. So the first one is Fathomfolk, which you will have seen in my Reading Pink Books reading vlog. The publisher sent this to me, and this actually comes out on the 29th of February. The next book I have is Shades of Grey by Jasper Fforde. So we went to Jasper Fforde's signing and author talk with Waterstones to get his new book signed for Josh's granddad. But this just sounds so interesting, and after reading Annihilation and sort of getting into the sci-fi world, speculative fiction world, this was on my radar, and I thought, why not get it on that day and get it signed again. Not again. I don't know what I meant by that. But yeah, get it signed. So I couldn't say no when it was on my radar anyway. So this follows a world hundreds of years in the future, and life is lived according to the rule book, and social hierarchy is determined by your perception of colour. So this reminds me, I haven't read it, but it reminds me of Red Rising, but I think in that people are assigned a colour. I think it's a similar concept. So we follow Eddie, who is an above average red who dreams of moving up the ladder until he is sent to the outer fringes where he meets Jane, a lowly grey with an uncontrollable temper and a desire to see him killed. For Eddie, it is love at first sight, but his infatuation will lead him to discover that all is not as it seems in a world where everything that looks black and white is really shades of grey. The next book we have is the Fairy Loop book for February, which is A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I have been so excited for this release. I had this pre-ordered for the longest time, and then I read The Bridge Kingdom in January, and then that just made me even more excited for this. But I was taken off Fairy Loop's waitlist just in time for this one, so I cancelled my pre-order and got this stunning Fairy Loot edition, which is here's the character card, which is completely different to what the normal cover looks like. But yeah, it's just so pretty. I'm in love it. And then the last book is Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong, the Fairy Loot edition again. So Josh actually got me this as a present for starting my booktube channel, because it's something I've wanted to do for ages and I've always been too scared. Yeah, he said I can pick a book because he's proud of me for actually starting my channel. So I chose this one to complete my collection, which I haven't even started to read yet. But yeah. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys have a great reading month in March, and please comment down below anything that you are planning to read, or if you have read any of the books shown in today's video, and let me know what you thought of them. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel so you are around for more videos. And I think that's everything from me. So yes, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!